called Icewave in Canada and Aqulife in the United States. So I'm going to do a quick demo. I first want to say there is no wrong way to apply this. But if I'm going to go along, I'm just going to feel around areas that made sense to me. And if you have an idea of where a horse is sore, then I'm going to show you how to apply it that way. So you don't always have to get these indications like I am. And then hold the questions to the end. But what I want everybody to know is no question is off the table. I want to hear whatever somebody has a question about. But what I do, first and foremost, I say hello. Because I know I wouldn't want a stranger touching me if I didn't say hello. Or well, a stranger. So I'm just going to press in the neck and I'm looking for a reaction. He doesn't have one there. Then I go here and there's not really a reaction. And I've not touched Thor yet, so I actually don't know what's going to happen. See how there's that flinch?
Oh yeah.
We do it again just to make sure it was ticklish. He's a bit tender there. So then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to feel here. And I'm just going to run my hand down. Can you see where he drops there? Did everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I pull out, and I do have the Ice Wave, and I had a client make me this little bag. So we have Ice Wave, and then in the US it's Aqulife. Different name, same patching. So it comes with a 2-patch system. We have a tan and a white. Now, I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to go back here. I see it dropping here. So what I'm going to do is this is the right side of the horse. We're going to put the white patch on the right side. I can tell where I marked it right there. What I do to that side, I put the tan patch on the left side. It stimulates the size of our hand. We don't have to be accurate like we do with needles. This is like acupuncture without the needles. It allows us to open up our meridians, because pain is a blockage of communication through our tissue. Allows us to open up the meridians, allowing the pain to move out. So I didn't finish. I was checking. When you're going back here for a horse, don't stand here. Stand over to the side so that if they respond with their back leg, you're out of the most area. So if I go here, do you see how flexes there? I would put another set. So remember, we're opening meridians. So over time, there's going to be less reaction. Right now, I'm going to patch everywhere there's a reaction because we want to open up that whole meridian system.
And how long would you leave those on normally?
Well, for humans, we do 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and that is the direction of it. But with our animals, our horses, sometimes we can go to the stable that they're living at once a day. So sometimes I say, when you have it on, take it off for as long as you've had it on. If you're putting it on a different spot, then you can play around with that because you're stimulating these 2 spots, because this is a little different using the acupuncture points. So I did that, I did that. This one, be very careful. If you do check this one, this is that reflex of, you know, when somebody pinches you on the back of the arm and then you say sorry because you hit them? That's like that. So I go over here, exactly that. This is my favorite one.
And you're not pressing very hard.
No.
It's virtually light touch.
Yeah, as you can see,
Yeah.
that's a very reactive spot. Now, what's really cool about that reactive spot is usually the one we see the best lowering of reaction. So as I'm doing all of this, and I'm just going to give you all these, as I'm doing this, the other ones are at work. That's what's really cool. So I'm not going to test this spot again because then I'm going to lose my relationship with Thor. So as you saw, I didn't even touch, and he was ready for it. So we're just going to put that there. I am only taking the one part off because if I move it, I don't want to lose the stickiness.
And the only reason Thor is feeling like this is because Angelina's used him to plow the field and he wasn't kind to him.
Yes. I got it. Sorry. There was a bug.
That's not part of it.
That's not part of what you do.
But those bugs are mean. So if I go here, it's not super reactive. I'm just going to leave it. We've got these points. So if I come over here, you can see me still, and I go here. You see the difference?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the reaction?
Yeah,
There was
exactly.
none. So I
That's
go
so cool.
here. I'm gonna leave him here. It just gets better over time. But that's what really was like, wow, really. So I'm leaving that one there. I'm gonna go along here, and there's no reaction.
Wow.
So there's a puppy.
Can somebody grab the puppy if it gets too close to the horses?
Okay.
So I have a question. You placed those while standing behind the horse, and then you took off the half of the bottom and restuck them back down. You're not worried about getting your tush kicked?
No, because I know horses and I'm reading this, even though I don't look like I'm paying attention, I am.
Okay.
So I would say if this is something, I would get the owner to do what you're asking because they'll be able to have an understanding.
Got
If
it.
you don't have, you know, the knowledge around horses, I would use assistance with somebody who does. It's just to keep it safe. So I'm going to go here, and I think he may react because he's going to anticipate, but I'm going to do it a couple of times and we're going to see how his reaction is. Or not. So do you see
That
how
was big.
little of a reaction happens
Right.
after that? And I'm really mean.
Good boy, Thor, boy. Good boy, Thor.
To really prove my point, I probably push harder the second time than when I'm testing.
But it looked like he was kind of anticipating, and oh, it's not that
He
bad,
was.
so it's no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, nothing.
So as you can see, I knew that he wasn't going to react because we went through that already.
Right.
And so I could stand behind him, but those are also reading. And he farted, so he's relaxed.
Yes.
So that is...
Oh, that's what that means. I didn't know that.
People can feel because he's super sensitive. That's why I kind of
Okay.
did this.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is what I love about the animals. You can't placebo. So it's if somebody has doubt, you know, this is what really was like, wow, what do I have here? I was able to get a deeper session with my body work, placing these on,
I like you, Tina. You made me feel better.
placing these on than before when I had to fight through pain like that and say, no, really, trust me.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
will
help.
make you feel better. There we go. So we finally released the licking and
Chicky
chewing,
started licking and chewing.
yawning, some breaths, things like that. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with that.